Have you ever noticed your hands tingling at night, or felt your legs giving out on you, getting weaker even though you haven't done anything differently? It's easy to shrug it off and blame it on getting older. It's not just aging, it's waving a flag. And the longer we ignore that signal, the more we risk losing the energy, strength, and coordination that make life feel good after 60. Here's what might surprise you: that tingling in your hands, the numbness in your feet, or the sense that your muscles are just not what they used to be, might not be a nerve issue at all. In many cases, it's a nutritional issue. More specifically, it's a sign your body is running low on something crucial. Collagen is not just a beauty protein for your skin and nails, it's the scaffolding that holds your entire body together. It forms your joints, it supports your blood vessels, it cushions your tendons, and it wraps around your nerves like a protective blanket. It's literally what keeps your insides in place and working together smoothly. And here's the kicker: after age 60, your body's ability to make collagen drops by more than 50%. That's not just a small decline, that's a cliff. And when collagen drops, your body starts to speak to you in symptoms. Maybe your hands start tingling, maybe your legs feel shaky, maybe your skin starts sagging, or your joints ache more after a walk than they used to. Maybe you're bruising more easily, or your recovery after simple movement is slower than usual. But this isn't just an aging process. It's a call for help, to repair. And here's the good news: you can give it what it needs. You can rebuild your collagen stores naturally. You don't need expensive powders or synthetic supplements. In fact, your body already has the tools. It just needs the right fuel to activate the factory again. And that fuel, it comes from real whole foods. Need specific fruits that are rich in collagen-boosting compounds. These fruits trigger your body's natural healing response. They send signals that say, repair the nerves, support the joints, restore strength. In today's video, I'm going to break down 8 collagen-rich fruits that are absolutely essential after the age of 16, not just for your skin and your joints, but for your nervous system, your muscle strength, and your mobility. These are foods with a purpose. Each one targets a specific piece of your healing puzzle. And once you understand how they work together, everything begins to make sense. Here's what we're going to cover. First, why tingling hands and weak legs are not just random symptoms, but metabolic warning signs. Then, we'll look at how collagen connects to everything: insulin resistance, liver function, nutrient absorption, and why it falls apart with age. I'll also reveal the 3 coactors your body needs to actually turn food into collagen. And most importantly, I'll show you the 8 powerful fruits that naturally switch your collagen-building machinery back on. This isn't about adding another pill to your routine. This is about understanding what's really going on inside your body and then using simple, natural tools to fix it from the inside out. So if you've been struggling with numbness, weakness, or just feeling older than you really are, stick around. We're going to change that. We're going to rebuild your body the way nature intended, one smart step at a time. And if you're serious about restoring your energy, strength, and vitality without relying on medications, go ahead and subscribe to help you optimize your health and longevity naturally. Let's dive in. Let's start with the truth that many doctors never fully explain. After the age of 60, in some cases, by more than half. But the deeper question is, why? And what does that mean for your strength, nerves, balance, and daily life? Here's what's really happening inside your body. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your entire system. It's the framework that holds everything together. Think of it like the steel beams in a skyscraper. Gives structure and integrity to your skin, joints, blood vessels, tendons, even the myelin sheath that protects your nerves. But collagen isn't just something you can eat and expect to absorb whole. Your body has to build it. It has to create collagen from scratch by assembling raw materials, activating enzymes, and triggering a complex repair system. And after the age of 60, that system starts breaking down. There are 3 main reasons for this breakdown. First, your hormone levels drop. Growth hormone, estrogen, testosterone. These are the messengers that tell your body to heal, repair, and build. As they decline with age, your tissues stop getting the signal to regenerate. That means slower joint recovery, weaker muscles, and impaired nerve repair. Second, your nutrient absorption weakens. As you get older, your stomach produces less acid, and without enough acid, you can't absorb key nutrients like zinc, copper, amino acids, or vitamin C, THAC. Materials your body needs to make collagen. It's like trying to run a factory without any deliveries of raw goods. The machinery is there, but it can't do its job. Third, chronic inflammation and glycation damage the collagen you already have. Glycation is what happens when sugar molecules attach to proteins like collagen and make them stiff, brittle, and prone to breakdown. If you've had years of high blood sugar, stress, or processed foods in your diet, your existing collagen may already be frayed and fragile. An image to help you understand. Think of collagen like the ropes that hold up a suspension bridge. When you're young, those ropes are thick, strong, and flexible. But after 60, you're not making new ropes fast enough, and the old ones are wearing thin. If you don't fix the rope factory and replace the damaged lines, the bridge starts to sag and eventually fail. That's exactly what's happening in your body. Your skin starts to sag, your joints lose cushioning, and your nerves, especially those long, sensitive ones in your hands and feet, begin to misfire. This is why tingling, numbness, and muscle weakness often show up together. It's not random. It's the result of a deeper metabolic breakdown starting with collagen loss. When the protective collagen around your nerves wears down, your nerves become exposed and unstable. The myelin sheath, insulating layer that helps signals travel smoothly, loses its structural integrity. Suddenly, signals start skipping, short-circuiting, or not getting through at all. You feel burning ghost sensations, pins and needles. And if your muscles aren't getting the right signals, they weaken, even without any injury or illness. So how do we fix this? The first step is understanding that this is not just about aging, it's about missing signals. Your body isn't failing you. It's simply not getting the right instructions, and it doesn't have the raw materials it needs to do the job. But the moment you provide those signals and supplies, the body can begin to restore itself even after 60, even after years of decline. And here's where the magic happens. The right foods can act like switches. They flip the body's repair systems back on. They don't just nourish, they signal. And certain fruits, yes, fruits are among the most powerful signalers you can eat. They contain compounds that directly support collagen synthesis, protect your existing collagen from damage, and help your body absorb the nutrients it needs to rebuild. These fruits are loaded with vitamin C, polyphenols, ellagic acid, and rare trace minerals that not only feed your cells, they talk to them. They say, it's time to repair. But before we get to those fruits, let's rebuild your internal foundation, because collagen synthesis doesn't happen in isolation. It depends on your liver, your stomach, and your metabolic state. Your liver plays a major role. It helps convert the amino acids you eat, like glycine and proline, into the triple helix structure that makes up collagen. If your liver is overworked or inflamed, that process slows down. Then there's your stomach acid. With age, acid levels drop. That means even if you eat healthy, you may not absorb the nutrients properly, especially minerals, like copper and zinc, that are absolutely essential for collagen production. And finally, there's blood sugar. Elevated glucose levels lead to something called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to collagen and make it stiff and unusable. This is one of the reasons people with insulin resistance often experience tingling, numbness, and poor healing if they don't have full-blown diabetes. So before the fruits can work their magic, you need to support three things: liver detox and amino acid metabolism, stomach acid and nutrient absorption, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation reduction. Brings us to your first action step, something you can start doing right now. Before we even get to the fruit, begin each day with a high collagen morning routine. It's simple, free, and powerful. Start with a glass of warm lemon water. This primes your digestion, wakes up your liver, and delivers a burst of vitamin C. Then, get 10 to 15 minutes of gentle movement, preferably outside. Walking, light stretching, anything that gets your blood flowing. Sunlight at this time also helps regulate your circadian rhythm and boost hormones like cortisol and growth hormone, which are vital for collagen synthesis. And within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, eat your first collagen-friendly fruit. Kiwi, guava, or papaya are excellent choices here. Pair them with a little healthy fat, like avocado or coconut, to support absorption. These small actions done consistently begin to turn the tide. They tell your body, the repair cycle has begun. If you're finding this helpful, consider subscribing. I post content like this every day to help you understand and harness your biology so you can live with strength, clarity, and vitality. Now let's return to those symptoms. Tingling hands, weak legs, numb feet, they're not just age-related changes. They're signals that your metabolic engine is under stress. And here's what I mean by that. Your body isn't a series of disconnected systems. Everything is tied together. Your nerves don't fail just because you've gotten older. They struggle when the support network around them, your collagen matrix, your blood vessels, your nutrient delivery begins to crumble. Here's a simple analogy to help this sink in. Imagine your nerves are like copper wires in a house. For those wires to carry electricity efficiently and safely, they need insulation. That's what myelin is, the protective sheath made of lipids and collagen. When collagen production drops, that insulation thins, signals get weaker. Sometimes they misfire. And that's what you feel: tingling, ghost sensations. Numbness? Now imagine that insulation breaking down not just in one wire, but across the whole house. Light bulbs flicker. Appliances fail, breakers trip. That's what's happening in your nervous system when collagen fails. The structure collapses, and the signals stop flowing. But here's the hopeful part. The insulation can be rebuilt. And now it's time to introduce some of the most powerful natural tools to help you do just that. Take collagen-supporting fruits that target not only your skin and joints, but your nerve health, circulation, and muscle coordination. Let's begin. Goji berries, teeny red gems of rejuvenation. These berries have been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years to support longevity, nerve health, and vision. And now, science is catching up. Goji berries are rich in zeaxanthin, antioxidants, and trace amounts of zinc. All of these support collagen repair, protect nerve fibers, and improve conductivity. Goji also helps regulate blood sugar, a key factor in collagen protection. Here's how to use them. Soak a tablespoon of dried goji berries overnight in water. In the morning, eat them with a teaspoon of chia seeds. This combination delivers hydration, fiber, and omega-3, simplifying the anti-inflammatory effects. Next, we have figs, sweet, chewy, and bursting with minerals. Figs are nature's multi-mineral supplement. They're rich in magnesium, copper, and soluble fiber, all of which support collagen synthesis and gut health. They also promote bile flow, which is essential for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K nutrients that repair tissue and skin. For a perfect collagen snack, eat one dried fig with a few walnuts. The fat in the nuts slows sugar absorption and enhances mineral uptake, turning this into a healing powerhouse. And then there's pomegranate, the ruby jewel of repair. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols that not only help your body build collagen, but protect it from breakdown. It inhibits MMP1, an enzyme that destroys collagen, and increases nitric oxide production, improving circulation and nutrient delivery to your skin, muscles, and nerves. Here's your timing tip. Dilute a small glass of pomegranate juice in water and drink it after your workout or with your largest meal. That's when your body is primed for recovery, and you'll get the most metabolic benefit. These are just 3 of the 8 powerhouse fruits we'll explore. But already, you can see the theme. These foods don't just add nutrients, they deliver instructions, the right pairings, and the right lifestyle habits. You create an environment where collagen can flourish again. You don't need magic pills. You don't need expensive therapies. You just need to understand how to work with your biology, not against it. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to time these fruits during your day for maximum collagen synthesis. Because what you eat is important, but when you eat, it can make all the difference. Timing is everything. When it comes to rebuilding collagen and, by extension, your nerves, your joints, and your mobility, what you eat is only half the story. The other half is when you eat it and what you pair it with. Collagen synthesis isn't random. It's tightly linked to your body's natural rhythms, your hormones, your blood sugar, even your sleep-wake cycle. That means if you eat the right foods at the wrong time, your body might not be in a state to use them. But when you get the timing right, everything clicks into place. Your cells absorb more, your enzymes activate, your healing accelerates. Let's make this simple with a construction analogy. Imagine you're building a house. You have bricks, that's your amino acids. You have tools, vitamins, and minerals, and you have workers, your enzymes. But if the workers only show up at night and you deliver the bricks in the morning, nothing gets done. The timing is off. What happens when you eat collagen-supporting nutrients without aligning them with your metabolic rhythms? The materials are there, but the builders aren't. So here's how to time your intake for maximum collagen production and healing. In the morning, your cortisol is naturally elevated. That's not a bad thing, it's your wake-up hormone. Used wisely, it helps burn fat, mobilize energy, and signal your body to start repairing. This is a prime window to give your body the raw materials it needs for collagen production. What to do? Start your day with a glass of warm lemon water. Add a pinch of sea salt and optional trace minerals. This wakes up your liver, stimulates bile flow, and supports stomach acid production. Follow it up with gentle movement, 5 to 10 minutes of walking, stretching, or just getting sunlight on your skin. Then eat your first collagen-supporting fruit about 30 to 60 minutes after waking. Kiwi, guava, or papaya are great options here. Pair them with a small amount of healthy fat avocado, coconut, or chia seeds to slow sugar absorption and support nutrient delivery. Why this works? This combination activates digestion, provides the essential nutrients your liver needs to metabolize amino acids, and signals your cells that it's time to build. Midday is where many people go wrong. If you eat a high-carb lunch pasta, rice, bread, sweetened drinks, you spike insulin. And high insulin shuts off growth hormone and ramps up glycation, the process that damages collagen. So even if you're eating healthy fruit, it can be overshadowed by what else is on your plate. What to do instead? Go for a protein and veg-rich lunch. Grilled chicken or tofu with leafy greens, broccoli or spinach. Add a collagen-friendly fruit like a dried fig or a few pomegranate seeds on the side. This way, you get collagen coactus glycine. Shuts the whole system down. Afternoon is your secret window. After you've moved your body, whether it's a walk, light resistance training, or even stretching your tissues, enter a repair phase. Growth hormone rises, your blood sugar is more stable, your body is literally primed to rebuild. The time to deliver collagen nutrients in a way your body can fully use. What to do? Make a simple post-activity smoothie. Blend together 1/2 cup papaya, 1/4 avocado, unsweetened almond milk, and a scoop of collagen or bone broth protein. Add a sprinkle of flax or chia seeds for extra omega-3 south and blood sugar stabilization. Why this works? You're delivering collagen-building nutrients exactly when your enzymes are active and your tissues are craving repair. The healthy fat helps absorb fat-soluble nutrients. The fruit provides vitamin C, glycine precursors, and antioxidants. And the protein gives you the raw materials. Now, the evening, this is where many people unintentionally sabotage their collagen repair process. They eat fruit after dinner as a dessert. But even healthy fruit can spike insulin and that blocks melatonin production. Melatonin is your sleep hormone. Yes, but it's also a key signal for nighttime tissue repair. If you block it, you short-circuit your body's healing window. So if you're going to eat fruit in the evening, make sure it's low glycemic and paired with fat or protein. For example, half an avocado with a few hemp seeds. Or a warm drink like unsweetened almond milk, heated gently with soaked goji berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This calms the nervous system, supports glucose balance, and provides minerals for overnight repair. Let's do a quick recap of your timing. Strategy: morning prime digestion and provide key vitamins and minerals with lemon water, movement, and collagen-supporting fruits like kiwi or guava. Midday, avoid insulin-spiking meals. Stick to protein, veggies, and fruit pairings like figs or pomegranate. Afternoon, post-workout, your best repair window. Use this time for smoothies or light snacks with papaya, goji berries, and collagen protein. Evening, go low glycemic, protect your melatonin by avoiding sugary fruits, and instead use options like avocado or warm tonics. The goal here is not perfection, it's consistency. Your body doesn't respond to a single fruit, it responds to daily signals, repeated messages, reinforced habits. Every time you time your food correctly, you send your body a message. It's time to repair, time to rebuild. And if you've been watching this video so far, I want to know who's serious about turning this knowledge into action. Drop a comment below saying, Collagen Reset. That tells me you're in. You're ready to stop the breakdown and start building something new. Up next, I'll walk you through a simple daily routine. You can follow step by step 2. Begin reversing tingling, weakness, and tissue breakdown. We'll connect everything, the science, the timing, the fruit, and your lifestyle, into one simple, powerful protocol you can start tomorrow morning. Let's bring everything we've learned into a simple, daily. This isn't about a massive life overhaul. It's about small, consistent actions that add up to real change. Because healing doesn't happen overnight. But it does happen when you stop feeding the problem and start supporting the solution. Let's walk through your day, step by step, morning routine. Between 7 o'clock and 9 a.m., this is where it all begins. First, drink a glass of warm water with half a fresh lemon squeezed in. Add a pinch of unrefined sea salt, and, if available, a few drops of trace minerals. This helps hydrate your cells, support adrenal function, and kickstart your stomach acid for the day critical for absorbing zinc, copper, and amino acids. Later on, next, move your body. Just 5 to 15 minutes of walking, stretching, or being outside in the morning sun is enough. This doesn't just wake you up. It sets your circadian rhythm. It increases metabolism. It naturally raises growth hormone and cortisol, two key players in collagen production and tissue repair. Then, let's nourish. Eat 1 kiwi or half a guava. Pair it with 1 boiled egg or a tablespoon of chia seeds. Optional but powerful. Sip on a liver-supporting herbal tea like nettle or dandelion. This combination is rich in vitamin C, copper. Between 12 o'clock and 2 p.m., this is where we protect what you've started and avoid common metabolic blocks. For lunch, keep it stable and blood sugar-friendly. Start with a quality protein, grilled fish, or tofu if you're plant-based. Add a healthy serving of cooked greens, kale, spinach, or cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. These are rich in B vitamins, magnesium, and liver-supporting phytonutrients. Then bring in 1 collagen-building fruit, 1 dried fig, or a small handful of soaked goji berries. If you want more variety, sprinkle in a few pomegranate seeds. This meal does more than just nourish. It signals your body to continue repairing. It feeds your liver, stabilizes insulin, and provides the coactors for collagen synthesis without the spike in blood sugar that damages collagen. Afternoon rebuild, window between 3 o'clock and 5 p.m. This is the sweet spot. You've moved your body. Your energy has dipped slightly. Your cells are now sensitive to recovery signals. Time for your collagen smoothie? Blend together 1/2 cup of ripe papaya, 1/4 of an avocado, a small scoop of bone broth protein or clean collagen powder, unsweetened, a few soaked goji berries or a sprinkle of flax, chia seeds. This is a metabolically intelligent snack. It doesn't just satisfy, it rebuilds. It calms inflammation, fuels your collagen matrix, and supports nerve tissue with glycine, copper, vitamin C, and anti-inflammatory fats. Now the evening, this is where many unknowingly block repair with sugar, alcohol, or eating too close to bedtime. We're going to reverse that. Dinner between 6 o'clock and 8 p.m. should be light, but healing focused. Choose a protein like baked salmon, turkey, or tempeh. Pair it with non-starchy cooked vegetables like zucchini, cauliflower, or asparagus. If you want a fruit in the evening, go low glycemic. Blackberries, stewed figs, or avocado work best here. And remember, pair with fat and protein to avoid a late-night insulin spike. For your wind-down ritual, try this optional collagen-supporting tonic. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. Add 1 soaked fig, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a tiny pinch of sea salt. This isn't just soothing, it stabilizes your blood sugar, delivers trace minerals and signals your parasympathetic nervous system to prepare for rest and repair. Your sleep is sacred. That's when deep healing happens, supported by sleeping in total darkness, turning off screens at least 1 hour before bed, stopping all food intake 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Optional, take 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed. Excellent for muscle relaxation and nerve repair. And here's what to track: not just what you eat, but how you feel. Do your hands tingle less? Is your skin more hydrated? Is your balance better when you stand or walk? Energy. These subtle signs are your body's way of saying it's working. Let's zoom in now on a very common misconception, one that keeps millions of people stuck, frustrated, and wondering why they're not seeing results. You've probably heard it before: take more vitamin C to boost collagen. And yes, vitamin C is essential. But here's the problem. Vitamin C on its own is like trying to build a house with only bricks and no mortar, no tools and no blueprint. It simply doesn't work without the full crew dot to truly produce strong, stable, high-functioning collagen. Body needs a specific set of coactors. Think of them as the missing team members in your collagen factory. Without them, the process breaks down, and no amount of vitamin C can fix that. So what are these coactors? There are 4 of them. First, vitamin C-the initiator. It's the switch that activates the enzymes needed to start building collagen. Specifically, it helps enzymes like prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase add hydroxyl groups to amino acids, stabilizing the triple helix structure of collagen. This is why vitamin C deficiency leads to scurvy. Your tissues literally fall apart because collagen synthesis collapses. But that's just the beginning. Second, copper the cross-linker. Copper helps form the strong, flexible bonds between collagen strands. It's like the welder that fuses the rebar in a building frame. Without copper, the collagen your body makes is unstable, easily torn, easily damaged. And here's the problem. Copper absorption requires strong stomach acid, which most people over 60 don't have. The good news? Fruits like avocado, kiwi, and blackberries contain bioavailable copper in small, usable amounts, especially when eaten in their whole food form with some healthy fat. Third, zinc, the repair signal. Zinc is like the construction supervisor. It tells your body when and where to initiate repair. It helps regulate gene expression, controls inflammation, and powers enzymes that lay down new collagen. But zinc deficiency is widespread, especially in older adults with low stomach acid or chronic stress. Surprising sources of zinc: pomegranate, goji berries, and soaked pumpkin seeds. These deliver highly absorbable forms of zinc when combined with a bit of healthy fat to support transport. And finally, glycine, the backbone. Glycine makes up about 1/3 of the entire collagen molecule. It gives collagen its flexibility and tensile strength. It's also crucial for your nerve, supporting the myelin sheath and calming the nervous system. Glycine even promotes deep sleep by increasing serotonin. Now, here's the challenge. While your body can make some glycine, it can't make enough, especially as you age. That's why even healthy older adults may struggle to produce collagen, even with a good diet. Natural glycine boosters include guava, figs, papaya, and bone broth. But to really optimize it, you need to combine those foods with high-quality protein and the right timing to support glycine synthesis. Let's bring this together into something simple and actionable. Here's your daily collagen coactor fruit. Bowl best eaten mid-morning or early afternoon for maximum benefit. What to include? 1 kiwi, or 1/2 avocado vitamin C plus copper, 1 tablespoon of pomegranate, seeds, zinc, plus polyphenols, 1 dried fig, or small handful of soaked goji berries, glycine precursors, plus antioxidants. Pair this with a tablespoon of coconut flakes, chia seeds, or a few macadamia nuts to enhance nutrient absorption and stabilize blood sugar. This isn't just a snack, it's a metabolic message. It tells your body the repair window is open. Time to build, strengthen, and protect. Do this consistently, and you'll begin to notice small shifts. Your skin feels more resilient. The tingling in your hands begins to fade. Your legs feel more stable beneath you, and your energy holds steady through the day. Now let's revisit the 8 powerhouse fruits we've covered, because each one isn't just healthy, it's metabolically targeted. Kiwi, the collagen bursting with vitamin C, actinidin, a protein-digesting enzyme, and copper. Supports protein metabolism, digestion, and collagen cross-linking, papaya, the enzyme booster. High in papain, vitamin C, and folate. Reduces inflammation, improves nutrient absorption, and supports fibroblast function. Guava, the glycine builder. More vitamin C than oranges, rare plant-based glycine and lysine, and potent antioxidants that protect existing collagen. Carrier, rich in healthy fats, vitamin E and copper, enhances absorption of fat-soluble collagen nutrients, and supports hormone balance. Blackberries, the vascular defender. Loaded with anthocyanins and manganese, protects collagen in blood vessels, improves circulation to nerves and skin. Goji berries, the nerve rejuvenator, high in antioxidants, zeaxanthin, and trace zinc. Blood sugar and strengthens collagen. Figs the mineral, rich fuel, high in copper, calcium, magnesium, and fiber. Supports collagen formation, bile flow, and nutrient transport. Pomegranate, the DNA and collagen protector. Polyphenols that inhibit collagen breakdown, improve nitric oxide, and repair cellular damage. Each of these fruits plays a specific role. None of them work in isolation, but together they create a complete system, one that supports your body's ability to heal itself from the inside out. In our final section, I'll walk you through the 3 hidden metabolic causes behind most nerve symptoms, like tingling, weakness, and numbness, and how you can begin reversing them naturally, step by step. Now let's shift focus and talk about what's really causing those first warning signs: tingling in the hands, numbness in the feet, and that frustrating muscle weakness that seems to appear out of nowhere. Because even though they feel like just aging, these are actually signs that something much deeper is going on inside your body. These aren't random. They're red flags, clear signals from your nervous system that your metabolism is under stress. The insulation is wearing thin. The delivery system is breaking down. And if we ignore those signs, the damage can continue silently for years before something serious develops. So let's talk about the 3 most common metabolic causes behind nerve symptoms like tingling and weaknesses, especially after the age of 60. You might not hear about these from your doctor, but they're crucial. First, insulin resistance. This is the silent epidemic no one talks about. You don't have to be diabetic for insulin resistance to damage your nerves. Even mild, undiagnosed insulin resistance caused by years of frequent snacking, high-carb diets, or poor sleep can cause inflammation in your small blood vessels. Here's what happens. Those tiny blood vessels feed your nerves with oxygen and nutrients. When they're inflamed, that flow is restricted. Your nerves become starved, they misfire, they go numb, and you begin to feel those ghost sensations: tingling, burning, twitching, or weakness. If you've noticed your hands falling asleep more often, or your legs feeling unsteady after standing, this may be why. Even if your blood sugar levels look normal on a lab test, your insulin may be high-end. That's enough to cause long-term damage. Second, liver sluggishness. Your liver isn't just a detox organ. It's a processing center for everything. Your body needs to rebuild. It helps convert amino acids into usable collagen. It metabolizes hormones. It manages inflammation. It recycles nutrients. And when your liver is overloaded from toxins, fatty buildup, or poor digestion, it can't keep up. Collagen production slows, nerve repair halts. You may feel tired, foggy, and inflamed. But deeper than that, your nerves begin to suffer in silence. They aren't getting the nourishment they need from the inside out. That's why we start the day with lemon water, with dandelion tea, with foods that gently support the liver. So you're not just masking symptoms, you're removing the block that caused them in the first place. Third, nutrient deficiencies. After 60, your stomach acid declines dramatically. That might not sound like a big deal, but it affects everything. Without enough stomach acid, you don't absorb key nutrients like vitamin B12, zinc, and copper, all of which are absolutely vital for nerve health, collagen synthesis, and myelin repair. You can eat the healthiest food in the world, but if you're not breaking it down and absorbing it, your body stays starved, and your nerves stay vulnerable. Here's something few people realize. The longest nerves in your body are the ones that go to your hands and feet. That's why symptoms show up there first. If there's a shortage of nutrients or circulation, they're the first to suffer. It's not a coincidence, it's a built-in early warning system. What's the solution? We need to do 2 things. Improve your metabolic conditions so your nerves can actually heal, rebuild. The structural proteins like collagen that form the protective sheath around those nerves, this is where food becomes your most powerful form of medicine. When you bring in fruits rich in vitamin C, polyphenols, and trace minerals, and you combine them with metabolic support like improved digestion, balanced blood sugar, and liver activation, you create a powerful shift. You stop the destruction. You begin the rebuild. These fruits don't just add nutrients, they restore function. They improve microcirculation. They reduce inflammation. They replenish antioxidants that nerves desperately need. And you don't have to do everything at once. Start with 3 simple metabolic steps today. cut refined sugars and carbs. This reduces insulin load, inflammation, and glycation, all of which destroy collagen and harm nerves. Support your liver. Start your day with warm lemon water or dandelion tea. These gently activate bile flow and detox pathways, improving nutrient transport and digestion. Rebuild stomach acid. A teaspoon of apple cider vinegar before meals can help restore proper digestion and nutrient absorption. Think of these steps as laying the foundation before building the house. You don't pour cement before prepping the ground. The same goes for healing. Remove the blocks, prepare the soil, then plant the seeds. And here's the encouraging truth. Many people begin to notice results in just a few days. You may feel less tingling. Your balance improves. Your skin feels more hydrated. You recover faster from movement. You sleep deeper. You feel stronger, more like yourself again. Let's bring everything full circle. If you're over 60 and you've been feeling that tingling in your hands, that numbness in your feet, or that creeping weakness in your legs that you just can't explain, this is your moment. This is your body calling out. Not for another prescription, not for another label, but for support, for nourishment, for restoration. Because what you're experiencing isn't just getting older, it's a metabolic signal. And now you know how to respond. We've uncovered what collagen really is. It's not just a beauty protein. It's the structural framework that holds your entire body together. It lines your blood vessels. It cushions your joints. It insulates your nerves. It fuels your muscle strength and flexibility. And we've seen how it breaks down not just from age, but from hormonal shifts, digestive decline, inflammation, and nutrient loss. It's not your fault. This is what happens when no one teaches us how to support our biology as we grow older. But here's the good news. You can reverse this, not overnight, not with a magic pill, but with steady daily actions that work with your body's own intelligence. You now understand the hidden forces behind nerve dysfunction, how insulin resistance quietly chokes your nerves by blocking blood flow, how a sluggish liver slows collagen production and amino acid conversion, how low stomach acid starves your body of the very nutrients needed for repair. And you've discovered the truth about collagen, that it takes more than just vitamin C, that you need the full orchestra: vitamin C, copper, zinc, glycine to play the symphony of regeneration. You've seen how the 8 fruits we covered: kiwi, papaya, guava, avocado, blackberries, goji berries, figs, and pomegranate aren't just tasty, they're metabolically active. They speak the language of healing. Each one plays a role, igniting your enzymes, calming inflammation, enhancing digestion, supporting hormone balance, improving nerve conductivity, and most of all, sending your body the signal. It's time to repair, and you've learned how to time them. Morning to prime your hormones and digestion. Midday to stabilize blood sugar and avoid insulin spikes. Afternoon post-walk to rebuild during your natural recovery window. Evening, if needed, in low glycemic form to support melatonin and collagen regeneration overnight. This isn't just a diet. It's a rhythm, a daily message to your body. I'm here, I'm listening, let's heal. So what's next? Don't try to do everything at once. Just start with one small change. Pick one step from today's video. One action you can take tomorrow morning. It could be as simple as starting your day with lemon water and a kiwi, adding goji berries to your afternoon smoothie, swapping dessert for a warm fig and almond milk tonic. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to begin. Because healing isn't a destination, it's a direction. And once you start walking that path, your body responds. It always has. You just have to give it the chance. Your nervous system will thank you. Your skin will thank you. Your joints, your energy, your balance, all of it begins to shift. Not because you fought aging, but because you aligned with it. You worked with your body, not against it. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt seen, understood, and empowered, then please do one more thing. Like this video so others can find it. Subscribe for more daily content that honors your biology and teaches you how to live with strength, clarity, and joy without relying on medication. And share this with someone you care about, someone who's silently struggling with numbness, fatigue, weakness, or frustration, someone who needs to know they're not broken, they're just missing the signal. We're going to help people feel strong again, naturally, from the inside out. This is your collagen reset. Let's begin today. Thank you for watching.